Pep, can you tell us what you made of İlkay Gundogan's debut today? Because he looked, considering he's been out for so long, I thought that was a superb performance.
Yeah. Good night. That means how good he is. So after 3-4 months out, today we had a problem with David in the morning. We spoke with him, and I said I'm ready. And like he's a midfield players, and normally the midfield player with this quality, they are so intelligent. He knew exactly what the control, the efforts, because he was not ready to play 90 minutes. That is what I thought, because I think he could play 90 minutes, but I play with the quality that he has. So both legs, so intelligent, don't lose the ball. Is real good when arrive in the box, when attack with the ball. Essential defenders had a lot of qualities. Of course, it's going to help us a lot. And again, thank you so much to Chiki to buy him, because he's going to be an important player for us.
It's also noticeable again the players stay on the pitch at the end of the game to thank the fans, and that was certainly noticeable at Old Trafford on Saturday when the whole squad and staff came over to the away end. Is that something you've consciously asked the players to do, and do you think it's an important thing to create that bond with the fans?
Yeah, of course. Our fans, they have to know that we play for them. It's our job. We are here, but to play without our fans is no reason why we are here. So our fans, they have to know that we need them in the Champions League. In the Premier League, everybody comes here, but the Champions League, the people doesn't come, and we need them to compete against the best team in the world. We need them. We cannot make something good in the Champions League this year and the next years, upcoming years, without them. With our supporters and our things, and our, I don't know what they want to do, we are stronger. And I think, honestly, what these players, they have done from the beginning, since the beginning, in our games, home, away, they deserve. Our players deserve the stadium completely full. Hopefully the game against Barcelona is going to happen, against Celtic the Glasgow is going to happen, if you are able to go to the next stage, going through. So I hope in 80 finals have our supporters, but we are better. And I think like today they played, I think it's a good moment to enjoy our football with our fans. I hope that is my wish for the future in the Champions League.
Pep, good evening. Is there a limit as to how good Aguero can become playing with this team and playing for you? You know, two hat-tricks in 3 Champions League games, 9 goals in 5 games. He looks like he's reborn again, and he's already good. I think Sergio is good because he's good, and not because he was good with Manuel. He was good in the national team. He's good. Hopefully, he's going to be good with us. Only I wanted to convince to Sergio, because his talent in the box to score goals is natural. I cannot teach him absolutely nothing. I cannot say absolutely nothing. But he has to know that behind there, the team is going to help him if he's going to help us. And that is what I wanted to convince him. So it's okay, the goal, it's come alone. But if he helps us in that way, he's going to score a lot of goals. Like Kelly, like all our strikers. So I know perfectly that team, Borussia Monchengladbach, perfectly. I never won before with this coach. And always he created a lot of problems in my old team. And today we're making a real good performance to beat them. Except 10-15 minutes the first half, we dominated absolutely, we control with aggressivity, with so aggressive without the ball. And with the quality of the players we have in our build-up, in our goalkeeper, and our midfield players, the other come along.
Pep, you seem very unhappy with some of your defenders in the first half. You had a lot of very detailed discussions with them on the touchline. What were you not happy about?
I don't remember.
You were very unhappy.
No, I'm really happy now. Believe me, I'm so happy. Because I know how difficult, I know how difficult it was, that game for us. And in this group stage with Barcelona, So we don't have points against Monchengladbach, Celtic the Glass. Well, it will be tough to go in the first game. The first game at home, it was of course 5 games left, but it was so important. But I think the defense they were they were amazing, not just in the defensive way. So Pablo was so aggressive, and Kola and everybody with the ball. They move between each other perfectly, and it's difficult for the opponent to control our build-up, and that's why they make a good performance.
You talked in your programme notes about creating Champions League history here. How much more work, how much more improvement will there have to be if you're going to create that history?
So I think the next step for this club is every single season to be there. To be there, that means arrive quarterfinals, semi-finals, and sometimes maybe if we are lucky and good, and the opponent is not good like us, arrive one final. But it's not the point arrive once and after disappear. So the big clubs stay one again, 1 year, and another one. So last season with Manuel, it was the first time in the history of Manchester City arriving in semi-finals. That can happen, but the target is to be every season, and the players in the future are going to come. They're going to come because they want to come here to enjoy the way we play, and because they want to know we will be there. But Europe is Europe, and there are many strong teams, and to know exactly if we are able to be there, that's going to happen when we are able to go in the final, quarterfinal, and play with a real, not the real teams, but Gladbach with the right moments, with the best teams in Spain, the best teams in Germany, the best teams in, of course, in England, and show our level. And after we will have the answer. We were able, or still we need more to come back and fight. But with this spirit, with this way they played these 6-7 official games, I am so confident that I am going to enjoy this year.
Hi Pep, do you think that was the most dominant, complete performance of your time here so far?
Yeah. In Bucharest it was the same. That this was the most important game in the preseason. Today was the most important game in the season until now. But considering the opponent, the pressure that we had, except 10-15 minutes, the first half we didn't make good our high pressing. We play real good. So all the players play at a high level. To play like today, so the back four, the performance from Kevin De Bruyne, İlkay, our wingers, Jesus again, Sergio, everybody. The people who come in, Gael will help us, with Kola play inside, in the middle, all of them. To make it this performance, we need high levels, and like in Old Trafford in the first half, we did it again, more time.
Pep, just wondered how much disruption did the delay of 24 hours cause for you?
No, we were at home, sleeping with our wives and people, with our kids. We were there, we woke up, we went to our centrum, we trained a little bit. We suffered a bad news, but David could not play. And after that, breakfast, lunch, no meetings. And before come here, we make a briefing to remember what we spoke the last 2 days and said, guys, Champions League is here, so let's go.
And just a question about Silva. How bad is it? Do you think he'll be
I
okay
think it's
for the weekend?
not a big problem, but problem enough to not be able to play. So hopefully it will not be tough. I don't know if we'll be in time to play against Bournemouth, but hopefully next season in Swansea can be ready.
Pep, you just made a point about talking about the atmosphere and how important that is. I just wondered what you make of the booing of the Champions League anthem. The fans boo the Champions League anthem here. Do you is it a help, or
I don't know.
To it, or?
I was not here. What happened? I don't know what happened. But they can't forget it. They must forget it. What happened in the past. So we are here to create for the people. Can talk about our club, our team, and the people can. What only we can do is play better, play every time better than the day before, and the people say, "Wow, I'm going to the Etihad Stadium because I spend 90 minutes and I have fun." That is the only thing we can do. So we spoke many times. So today the stadium is not completely full. So the only thing we can do is play good, because the people is at home and watching our game say, wow, next time I'm going to be there. And that's the only thing you can do. And what happened in the past is the past. Forget about it. We're playing the competition. I have to be so proud to play in that competition. So proud. You have to be so proud to be there, because not all the teams can play that competition. And to be there to say how is our level to play against the best teams in Europe. In 3 weeks or a month is coming here the best football player ever, with Luis Suarez, with Neymar, and all the amazing team is Barcelona, and they have to come here to enjoy it. That is only we can do. And believe me, the people as they are listen to me. So I am sure they're going to do that. They're going to work until the last moment to convince the people to come here to join us to see the Champions League games.
One question here.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Guardiola. A question from Germany. Obviously, we are interested in the differences between the approach of Premier League and Bayern München. What was the profit for you from Bayern you took with you to England, and what can the German Bundesliga learn from Manchester City?
I don't know. I learn a lot. Like a coach, I learn a lot in Germany. That's why I move on. That's why I'm here, to learn again. So I learned a lot. I was so happy. And of course, what I learned there, I use it here. But at the end, the way we play, there are the fundamentals is always the same. It was in my first year in Barcelona, second team Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and here the fundamentals are the same. But the way the player adapt the quality of the players, and the way we defend, the way we attack, is different in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and here, because we have different players.
Come here.
Bona nit, Pep. Sé que t'ho han preguntat abans, però et volia preguntar per al Gundogan. És un jugador que ve d'una lesió molt llarga, però que avui doncs, ha jugat molt, molt bé. I als 90 minuts quasi una mica doncs, que ens valoris quin és el paper dins de l'equip i com l'has vist avui.
No, sempre és una sorpresa el fet de com reaccionarà, però tinc l'opinió aquesta, que els bons jugadors són tan intel·ligents que se saben moure i saben jugar bé. Estem molt, molt contents per l'actuació, perquè ha fet un grandiós partit contra un equip que sé que és molt complicat.
Buenas noches.
The question was about İlkay Gundogan. He made his debut today with Manchester City. What can you tell us about his performance? Well, it's always a surprise when a player has been so long without playing and how he would react to the game. But good players are so intelligent and know how to play. And we are really happy for his great performance, and he's going to help us a lot.
Buenas noches, Pep. José Álvarez para La Sexta. Lo primero, enhorabuena por la victoria. Y te quería preguntar sobre el saludo efusivo que has tenido al acabar el partido. ¿Parecía que alguien concreto en la grada celebrando la victoria? ¿Había alguien especial?
Familia.
Familia.
Sí.
So it seems to me at the end of the match you were waving in the stands someone. Could you tell us who? My family.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.